Ebusuafo na etifo ni die kwan so me pacho me ma obi bia akwaba aha daily update TV ebusua me pacho yensa ka video bi a Mugabe Masi of Power FM ne dwumadie so aye friend inside politics so na we release this video no na in the video no me pacho Ghana ye reserved fuel so far for make us fuel tankers by 1,000 according to nipa na okasa wo video no say fuel tankers by 1,000 ana almost smuggled from Ghana to Togo, that is on the border of Sogakope, Volta region Honum. Now it's been alleged, say Nana, that is the outgone your friends the government, the outgone government led by the outgone president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, unless some NPP officials be and almost smuggled so far. Yeah, you say you need fuel yedebe power your plant na I be generate energy and I say make us a be generate light ama yenyina yenye bia use na nsia enho aba asem ya so for obi e ka bi no say you say almost smuggled over 1,000 tankers of fuel according to Mugabe Ghana reserved fuel ya reserve sank was say the new government led by the new president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama koba be yusuna nka odbe boanom dia power so far ye plant no sa fuel mu na no na nado ne officials be or mass smuggled our mode ko Togo on the border of Sogakope ana otumu se nkofo na kunhu a o matwa video mode aba no Mugabe na pie ba bonten ebe make so far na say edit that video ni ebe to dwa ana okasa about it me patch okasa wie ye no so NPP penny pa a friend the store nana poku on so pay ba bonte the same be betu dwa we pay ba bonte be make some allegations I fat IGP dampare ho ebusua me ma me kasa nyetenten eni die kwan so ye beko na yakotie ensem na ya hwe video no so for ourselves e ma rain fi say wo comment how be constructive na de share comment section ye beje na yakenkan yakopon hia no nyo kese kam ho na yenko hwe video no for ourselves yakopon hia me da se bebre
ma we yourself at a PRO at the Magana gas. Free one time so. Said you know one none here and son yesu my and so be sa father for all. One about father for all under this second coming of John Mahama. One about father for all. Hey, soft one okay they saying. Alabasa soft one what they saying. Kofi Odo say wo yare. One about father for all. Kofi Odo say wo yare. The current power crisis ya ekosui. I mean, yeah, a mamu ha baby bebre wa enema header enko ye very very worrying. And we are ye some of the 4 tankers are omo headed towards Togo. Any other areas no. On say elections ya to a baby me beza mo hwe videos na kakra e wo sa fuel ho nsem no mo hwe kakra.
More than 1,000 Volta region Sogakope was sister oil no go Togo so one we near no turn kakra Sogakope new from Tema to Sogakope Aflau road or the go Togo mu honum Akufado or the go Togo want to so one we near be turn kakra Akufado and we near hey one we near betonu kakra from Tema to Aflau. Ye bisa mu ye binum investigation. Omu se omu ko ye friend say. Omu ko Togo nti omu ko deliver gu honum. Omu ko deliver gu honum a. So we ni namba when dey. Ye betonu kakra. Eza. Ye betonu kakra. So oil no. Ye di ko good Tema. There is free time I did Togo. Me see more than 1,000 oh. More than 1,000. And in the NCA, I omujina hani say barrier Sogakope barrier ho. Sogakope barrier police for no mugu onu no. Omu ye dey. Omu check you omu.
Yeah, ekwaso eno no nti adwene bone a ewo president Akufo-Addo wanya ne ba bi akwa akotena ewo fie wɔne ne ba wo mia nsesɛe a wɔn yɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ reserve ɛyɛ fuel a wɔse yɛde wɔse yɛ betimi de power yɛn plants awodoɔ no ɛne yɛmfa fuel ne nyinaa nkɔgu Togo yɛmfa nkɔ na agya aban ne sesa na wɔn aba bebre ɛnɛ yi sɛsɛnɛsi John Dramani Mahama na wɔtumi ɛde ɛyɛ bɔhyɛ kɛseɛ pa de ama Ghanafoɔ sɛ Ghanafoɔ to aba ma ne sɛ ɔmmɛ solve yɛn problems ɛne ɛyɛ endis amanyɔkɔ sɛ ɔmmɛ solve yɛ problems ɔno deɛ ɔyɛ obi a ɔfix you ɛnyɛ obi a ɔdestroy nti Ghanafoɔ enya rehyɛmu ɛwɔ no mu sɛ saa problems ɛbɛ nyinaa no ne nyinaa ɛtuo bɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛtwa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana.
Normally to forestall blackouts because of the loss of almost 2,000 megawatts of power, we have to make provision for fuel. And this is light crude oil, heavy fuel oil, and distillate fuel. Unfortunately, enough provision was not made for this eventuality. When the fuel arrives, it takes time to import it, 3 weeks to place an order and get it delivered. And when it arrives, you have to treat the fuel for another week and a half to make it ready for use in the generating plants. And so there's a threat of power outages. But my brothers and sisters, don't despair. Like I said, you elected us to solve the problems, not to put the blame on anybody else or to shoulder you with those problems. And so yesterday I called a meeting of all the stakeholders in the electricity value chain. And they have been sitting since yesterday to today to come out with innovative solutions so that we're able to keep the lights on. And so I can assure you, with some of the ideas they've come up with, we would make sure that your lights stay on and that we do not have doomsday, as you popularly call it.
Competent President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and I'm not in the President, President, I want to office here, no one destroy, one no, and no. Now, what I say, we're second day in office, you, Mahmoud, you have see away day, or but one not been in more above bill, boss and was above bill, just say, I didn't know dog. What you see, experience no ever hot where you tried and tested, and yeah, some here, some here by you.
At least, well, me good damn party anymore, saying yes, said when you bush any. Sure. Nemu no me ka asem a eya na me pese me tumra me kiresie sa video na yakotwa obotia no me pese ye be finish o mampani office with a copy.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Na o mampani na ntiem free mami na num.
Yeah.
Na omo maka no still bender no oda so she fridge mi enra oda so she fridge mi enene nansa obo so no na no pa no a me ko inauguration no.
Yeah.
Kofo frame say oda so she fridge because
wow,
yes omu nim na busuafo na ono opie so wo hwe bi keke e no mo sane tuogu ne so just because wo hu say omo asa nkofo line omo eku omo still bender no
preske wonim ade no asef mo like still bender ne fie
yes
power
o ti obi hwe so ma memu
e wo ho
wa pie wati tuo no pra no ye
na wo be ha de kode
wo twen ne kon sei no
kai
omo se ono so ahu na obekọ akoba ma ne nti omo twen ne baaye according to sources yes ofi Togo ne baaye
yeah
ena omo bonu
sana no mo ka yes Messi ni ba ko bia omo Messi fo mi no omo podi omo gina dan so
ono so
omo ye adwuma ni amane wo mo tuo no omo nyina wo
oda so omok ono so omok sisi Messi na ono no wo soro na wo hu se
yeah
ade na ekoso a omo se watwe ne camera
awahu
nti omo kun no omo tini free soro na obehwe fom trananana ono kura de omo sie ni wo ha omo de shovel no omo tutu
because on the no work omo amuwo
nti no these are things a enye sesebi me na me kuku story but ya no ho ekuro ne nguye but ya no ne da so ho now say ye ko Savannah regional baby abugina po esika sem no polytank mu de ani sie no sa nipa no munguye matise dan pare wa call 24 o 24 onye kurasi ni o sebi o 24 sebi onye jimi mo you can you obetimi akotu for as many times as possible. Otu for entimi fa na no ntum and defend o. Otu for and does not defend the murderer.
And that crime no kase.
And you see,
police ni bi asa message say oko Cape Coast eko gwa himfie eko hu nananom say.
You should opa dan pare opa ma me nchiro ba bi akọ. Opa ko Pope John Paul and Naso. Na opa ye Catholic tina nko a. Na opa me ye nightel ko King Charles wo no nightel. So we who need from so we are without blemish. No on case we saint. Opa yemfra say saint. Ampare. Obone a wudi in nra no. E da so ho. Crimes do not expire. What am I saying? Those extrajudicial killings, no, the family will have to take you on, and they are criminal matters that will have to allow for investigation and prosecution, and perhaps I was all concerned because a obone son. Crimes do not expire. And when you pass 7 now, Kuamono, but also soon himself on in a chili bow. They said the Botiano, the on in a chili ban. Pepe, Savannah, yes, Jimmy Kocho, any Ninia Hamza. Ah, yes, Mammy Bakuma, ne mammy, you pay what we are saying no. Okuamo. And unfortunately for Dampareno, Nipana, a young warfare for Nisa Nipa Wino, or a retired chief inspector.
Power FM.
Or a retired chief inspector of the Ghana Police Service. You cannot run away. Unam na wudi tro. Na make say na kwa betre studio ah. Usi listo o meboa. You can't. So why are you lobbying to be an IGP? No, sometimes people want to tempt the way we are because yentimi dan parent Ghana has one IGP. Mr. President, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, we respect you so much that we don't want to sometimes come to you with these things because we know say you are too intelligent. We don't want to see them parade there. Well, where mayhem will start coming because the Ghana Police Service is being angered by his stay. More. How many minutes? My late, how many minutes? I have been bombarded with calls because almost was starting our discussion. Yeah. I have not come. Just because I have not come, I have had 63 missed calls from the police. Why? The guy is a criminal. What do you want John Mahama to live with a criminal as an IGP? Why? I will not patch out now. Yes, say. They say, Echo, what if you? Oh, dear. Where? Ba ko no so okokoro ka ai ekwo wo fufu ni nyina wo ye the way that guy is cunning and smart na obetimi aba wanim te say ono han abofo no tew ono na ni nua ni Yesu yeah power na yakpo ewo ono ni Yesu na Yesu no e na ye popular chain no obetimi akasa oh yes the way he would make sure say obedadawo cunningly the way obekasa Obey or young Brasia by Yano, now dear farmer nehe. Would your pa John Mahama, His Excellency, one yai, Madame Parentina or Desna watching. Never the Abyssal Kruma. We have sat on a time bomb for all this while. I am looking for just one thing, the hope in John Mahama. Ghanaians cannot afford to stay beyond that time. The limit of patience, no, we cannot live with a criminal no. As an IGP.
Not at all.
Etino say Omanpeni etia yebesre no. Me I didn't want to because you see John Mahama is too intelligent for us to be putting pleas before him. He knows what he has to do. Senka DC if we and can see a job when I saw Montana on my company say the best appointed another DC but John Mahama is too smart for that. Because so we hear how our Ghana Police Service tuaba because of Dampare massive our more try some they will make sure say another government will come and change him, you know. Because Dampare was working for Baomia. All these things they are talking about say obi koye adwuma Dampare wo ko talk cars mako for pickups for the Baomia. Then now they come out John Mahama. And now what is ho. So this guy all the ama menche musika na se. Sika ni nyina me kire mo ase. Hwe Ghana Police Service wa de bi e fe ne welfare fund. Yeah. Now welfare no police ni bia no o de averagely They do be at 300 cedis. 300 cedis, no. Police for a Wagana hire 57,000. See, 57,000. No, damn pare. Busumi biano. 57 times 300, no. A year 17,100,000.
Wow.
Sika we you 17,100,000. Say sika no. Ebi na futuom CCA. Dan pare aye IGP for 3 years 4 months. 3 years 4 months now why IGP no. Sika no ke kaboma is in excess of 638 million Ghana cedis. Tie sika ya mi body di o. Sika no me say ma me fa calculator na me money ye. Na tie fu hu. Ni wi ana me di a kire camera no. Eye 300 cedis per police me boa. 300 ebrusa but me an average because ebinum ye superiors into your top kese.
Okay.
Your top welfare ne kese. But me an average se ne be ya lower ranks no mumpani fo nyina no de aye 300. 300 times 57,000. Aye 17,100,000 pachuanuni. 17,100,000. Multiply 17,100,000 by 40 months because why yeah Juma for 3 years 4 months.
Sure.
3 years 4 months into a 40 months meboa. Into 684 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Sika dan pare di no. It is when sika kotoka ama Adam Bona. Because when sika no wen
Because we akwa record
onye sika no di bi come ma civil society organizations imani nom any Kofi Bentil nem ne sankonfo na omo sori amo akasa bubu yaso mi nuanom no mo but se wo ba yenku na na abekwa gira dan pare achi akaso ye professional se Sophia oyi kwan na anka wo dan a na wo se na ni gine
kwan ye kama
na se kwan no ebeka wo dan na wo dan moto no ye bugu na buy crime amount compensation ubo say wunya baby nanti no beka Sophia no nya Sophia papa
ekwan wanye ne ye ko betum dia fa
etino sam na omo ahya ase na Franklin Kujo on number bi Kofi Bentil on number bi no omo ne nam dan pare ye ni papa jampo ma men kan asem kire mo medomo but you cannot allow for Ghanaians to live with a criminal as an IGP
papa
Mr. President, don't heed the advices of those whose pockets have been filled with ill-gotten monies. Say, Ekufuado be appoint you be your papa as IGP. Don't ever expect that from Ekufuado. Share Ekufuado. Oh, say first letter by if you Callistus one by me. Dr. Callistus Mahama.
Yeah.
Unim dentia. Omo ye quick to get rid of all those DCs, any MMDCs.
No.
They are square pegs in round holes. They cannot fit anywhere around Adiajo Mahama and a leader, a woman. Because this is the first time yenye DC just say on anything infrastructure on the community.
Yeah.
And they are silent. They behave like nipa ni kwan say omubie wa manu po obedwam say ene yebusa say wan kra na ye MC ewo mayor ewo nkran ha ebe ye den
yeah but prior to 2016 no be any more co-founder
why no because they were working obi wo wa ni DC ye wie mfie nwotwe onim no sa pepepe na dan pare so Ghana police service ene yebusa say wan na regional commander
minimum
in
Krahakra minimum regional commander
when I Ashanti regional commander because we have 25 police commands regional commands across the country now 25 no me ubusa me say hwan maybe because minim say Eugene Hinua penny na regional commander wa ha nti no Greater Accra
Eugene
Hinua penny no enu nti na betima mama kai say owura ahin na regional commander.
Wow.
And I was saying demonstration is on our CV.
Oh yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So demonstration na here biano. And the may me call regional command Greater Accra. Am I nipa ubusa me say hwan na regional commander what am I mean. Sounds no ubusa me say hwan na Greater Accra regional police command PRA meaning what must I say now like his boss Ekufuado will destroy the Ghana police service to the point say enra recruit for our mo eco college and also say omo begu ho say omo ma mehwe adwumadie ne so recruit yi make obi wo krampo a onsua how to control crowd control onsua bi da na kan pese wakwa kosua how to control a riotous crowd enti no you could see say there was a lapse net say was say ono amu no oba begina ho na onim paparazzi IGP a ODA for the cameras na obi ehu say dampare wo boy adwuma ho na saade no atwam na saade no so yede wo enye obi a osua what must say hwe obi di say John Rollins Ojina traffic mu control traffic enye say ope camera say you fencing is so ni trait what must say he cannot stand it when there is too much tension somewhere when he knows he can help obe sorry about be adwuma this say ora Ibrahim Mahama na oyi ne tracks na traffic esi onim say traffic here esi say we corner we kwa emu bebie enti ade na mem twen minsi form na menko control na we nko na we so entwen na we so nko na we nko na mimbie mu eno hu anya say Ibrahim Mahama wa said that what cover camera for say mu fa mesi me so
dan pare de ono na me camera for no
ono na cover TV3 for
o se me ko direct
mu metwa me na mu fa me to TV so no obi ehu say me dan pare no me na me control traffic. But on a more serious note,
down pare.
On say, baby, your mind where drew no. And who be here say reset no. Ebe chassis.
Yeah.
Na a chassis no. Reset ne ba kone DC 4D.
Sure.
I don't expect say. Ura dan pare be di 48 hours. I want the position. Se basa pe. Name say. Ura Mahama or security labs no. Because Anye Biano, they won into your president-elect position, you had to come out and speak because there was a serious security gap. Now, because President Mahama had won, now penche koso na koso no fakese na MPP for
sure.
Omo edin sem
sure
because their bosses had not treated them well. Meanwhile, because a MPP4 na MPP4 I said our media for be say mon kan go NDC4 so ntino omo ma ne be ye say NDC4 na ye fine NDC4 so ye bi ye nyim frim however NDC4 mo nyem krase for sa omo ko bobo so trowo Jubilee House ono na nya NDC4 Captain Koda ye di na so eye te say Sunday school for ban no ye hwimu
ye kwabo no
omo bro no e akwa ya na fu
Captain Koda
Henry Conte omo bona ko mu kuno wono so ne ba wunti no omo bona kakra omo se hwe ne wansu oba ne su nti enu ade esi ye no
wow
eye enikasem na mesre omampani say any kwasi a petition for waso to form sebi na me gidi say the security committee na otie no ora Prosper Bani no ene eye Larry Bevro Latte no ene Kofi Boache and the other former military generals no ye besre mo say security na woman nim no hia chen bibia because on mining timi ntumpon wabra you want this very huge security gap yakekan yomani bebre say chance ni etimu bi mu a we cannot live with an IGP who is a murderer, a terrorist who has caused a lot of extrajudicial killings. Sebi impreduasa me gidi say omo wa abamu omampani John Mahama ne mma mema kentina wa kama yi ena nka dada Joe asem ni bitu omo a nka dampare ko ntena ho ema ni one day
this time yeah
nti no mesre sebi account na ntia na account ebi a na nipa bi di ntro ne na machire mi
Ebusua me pacho me do bibia ase Nyankopon nhire obibia na onye obibia kese ebusua me pacho uhwe video ni se wani gye ho a please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share our videos. Small love is so videos ni bi enhwe said them kan no me pacho wo comment a message so be constructive now they share comment section no ye beje na ya kenkan Nyankopon nhire ye nyina na onye kese me pacho memma me kasa nyetenti ye de nkomo no ebesi a Nyankopon nhire ye nyina na onye kese me da ase bebre.